Yesterday was insane. Yesterday was mind-blowing. It was unlike anything that I have ever witnessed or been a part of. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the Access event that was put on by 2819 Church, pastored by Philip Anthony Mitchell in Atlanta on yesterday at the State Farm Arena. Over 40,000 some odd people showed up. Mind you, the arena only fits about 20, I believe, right? So there were people for as long as you can see. I've never seen anything like this. And remember, he was not preaching. This was I think we were there for about 2 hours. This was, we were praying and we were worshiping, right? We were literally praying for everything that was on our hearts and our minds and in our spirits, right? We were just laying it all before Christ. Whatever it was. I mean, people traveled far and wide to come to this event. And I'm thankful that the Lord allowed me and my family to actually make it inside. But I was prepared if we didn't. That was not going to change the reason why we showed up. And I know people will say, well, it's easy for you to say because you made it in, right? But my heart posture would not have changed because we were there not to see Philip Anthony Mitchell, love him to death, right? But the only celebrity on that platform was Jesus Christ. And that's it. That's it. And his children crying out to him. And I've never seen that many people. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people worshiping God, praying to God, calling out to God. Tears, people weeping. It was mind-blowing. I'm not going to lie. And I know a lot of people probably may be upset with him, you know. But, man, things going to happen, y'all. Some things are just, it's beyond people's control, right? I don't think he had no idea it was going to be that amount of people that was actually going to show up. I mean, from what I heard, the overflow was still packed. That's amazing. That's amazing. Only a God can do that. And whether you were outside or whether you were inside, God still heard your prayers all the same. And I know a lot of people are hurt because they didn't get in. I get it. I probably would have felt some type of way too. But at the end of the day, don't forget why you came. You came to be in the presence of the Lord in a historical gathering with other believers. And if you was like me, man, you got to talk to a lot of different people that you did not know. I mean, we was having conversations on the martyr. We was having conversations while we stood in line. We was having conversations inside the building. Like, man, it was crazy to see. To be amongst other believers. Other believers. Didn't know them from anybody. Just strangers. But we found relations because we all shared that common goal. And that common goal was Jesus Christ. And we was all there for the same reasons. Right? All there for the same reasons. So, like I said, man, if you didn't get in yesterday, I understand your disappointment. I do. I understand it. But also, man, just remember what Christ has done for you and what he will continue to do, especially after you laid whatever it was that you was dealing with at his feet. Man, some people was delivered from pornography. Some people was delivered from depression. Some people was delivered from fornication. Marriages were restored. Man, we waged war against the enemy. You know, we waged war against any principality that showed up like the Hebrew Israelites try to show up on the scene. only, and I'm gonna do a whole video on them. I don't even really want to give them any attention right now. But man, it was just something to behold on yesterday. Man, if that is how heaven is gonna be, man, we are in for a time. Let me just tell you this. We in for a time, y'all. Man, that was all of this. It was nothing more sacred and beautiful to see all of the saints. I mean, when I left that arena, I was empty. I laid everything that I could think of at his feet, and the stuff that I forgot about, I prayed for it later on. I'm still finding stuff to pray for. But God knew my heart. And, I know testimonies will come out of this event. And I know, I know for a fact that we shook up heaven. We shook up heaven. Thousands and thousands and thousands of saints beating at the doors of heaven all at the same time. Man, I'm just happy I was able to be a part of it. I was happy I was able to be a part of it. Because I know my life will change because of this. My family's life gonna be affected. And all those who are connected to us gonna be affected. And so, man, wow. Like I've never yelled so much before. I haven't yelled this much over my favorite team. Right? But you can tell I'm hoarse. Like I gave it all to God yesterday. You talking about wore out? Man, we didn't get home till like 2 o'clock. We had like I said, 3.5 hour drive. And so, but yeah, man, yesterday was insane. It was insane. And I know that, I will say this too. I pray for protection over Philip Anthony Mitchell and 2819 Church, man, because the enemy, he saw what happened on yesterday and did not like it. So the attacks are about to get real, and yeah. So I pray protection over them, and yeah, man, it was something to behold. It was. And so if you attended, or you was in the overflow, or if you was outside, man, leave a comment in the comment section below, stitch the video. Let me know what your experience was. Like I said, again, I know a lot of people were disappointed because they really wanted to be inside. But I promise you, God heard your cries just as much as he heard mine, and everybody who did make it inside of State Farm Arena. So, yeah. So I look forward to hearing from y'all answers, and man, I gotta go get me some rest. I'm still struggling, as you can see. So, man, to God be the glory in all things. And like I said, I just pray that everyone that was there was touched. And I know that God is about to do a new thing in your life. Amen. Amen.